Hey, Jess here. So I've been on a road trip in my van with my dog for just about 2 weeks now, I think. I left on July 28th and it's now August 10th, so quite a while. I've been mostly living in the van. I stayed at a friend's place a couple times when the dog was in a boarding kennel. And I went to Osheaga last weekend in Montreal. Oh my gosh, I'm so greasy right now. It's super warm. I'm in Ottawa right now for the very first time in my life, which is really exciting. Elvis is super excited about it, as you can tell. Uh, he's just taking a nap. So, yeah, it's my first time in Ottawa. I don't really know what to do, so I did my go-to activity, which is eating. And I kind of just Googled like best vegan restaurants in Ottawa, and I found this place called The Table. Oh my god, it was so good. So they have it set up like a cafeteria style buffet kind of thing. I loaded up just like little bits of everything in my takeout box. It was really good. They had like pasta salad, potato salad, mushroom stroganoff, house-made chorizo sausages, like so much good stuff. And even some vegan desserts. I had coconut pineapple cake, really good. I've got a little piece of pumpkin pie for later. So I think I'm gonna start doing a vlog because I think a lot of people are trying to kind of keep up with what I'm doing, and it's really hard for me to make like little posts every day while I'm doing stuff, because I kind of just get caught up in the moment and really having a lot of fun. So I'm gonna try to start doing maybe every couple of days a little video like this, kind of just as a recap of what I've been doing, what I've been up to so far, and summarizing my trip. So here's episode 1. I didn't record any video between Nova Scotia and Montreal because I'd already been there before. So this is starting to be kind of the more exciting leg of the trip because I have no clue where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and relying on Google for a lot of things. I don't really know people in Ottawa, so if you know me and you're in the Ottawa area, feel free to reach out and let me know of some fun things to do. I think next we're gonna Google a dog park and take Elvis for something to do because I just had a good feed. So I'm happy for now, and I'm feeling kind of lazy. I'm ready to just sit down and watch him run his butt off. So I'm just gonna do like a quick recap of from Halifax to Ottawa. So I actually did a ride share for some people from Halifax to Future Forest. I ended up picking up some extra people along the way who broke down in Brookfield, which is close to Truro. And I dropped people off at Future Forest, and I actually stayed in Fredericton for a couple nights at a Walmart parking lot. Well, the first night I stayed on a logging road near the festival site, which hopefully didn't piss anyone off. No one knocked on my windows, but I could have moved if it was a problem. So yeah, the first night I was kind of in the woods, just boondocking. Second night I was at a Walmart parking lot, which is pretty much known to be like where you can safely urban camp in your RV or van or whatever. They don't really say anything to you. So I did that the second night. And then on Sunday I actually decided, you know, what the heck. Took the dog to a boarding kennel and I decided to go to Future Forest. So I've got my little wristband here under my Osheaga wristband, and I actually had quite a bit of fun. I didn't look in advance to see who was playing, but it was pretty good. There was quite a bit of house music, a little bit of trap, some dubstep, which was like kind of a flashback for me because I used to listen to a lot of dubstep. But I got to surprise a couple of my friends and say goodbye before I went west. So Monday morning, I tried to round up everyone that I was supposed to drive to Montreal. Unfortunately, there was no service at the festival site, so a couple people did get left behind. I waited around as long as I could. went to Fredericton, tried to message them, tried to call them, tried to text them, and couldn't get a hold of them. Luckily, they did find a way home, which is good. So I got to Montreal late Monday night, dropped my people off, and where did I sleep that first night? Oh, I went to Brossard, which is just outside Montreal, and that's where I was planning on boarding Elvis while I went to Osheaga. For those of you who don't know, Osheaga is a 3-day music festival in Montreal at Parc Jean-Jacques Rod, which is on Ile Sainte-Hélène, and it's like kind of a mix of different music, like alternative, indie, rap, hip-hop, pop, all kinds of stuff. So I went last year, and then I went again this year. And man, it was pretty awesome. I think I liked last year better just because I was more excited to see the Chili Peppers than anything. But this year I was really happy. I saw the Shins, which has been one of my favorite bands since I was probably like 16. And I saw The Antwoord, which was just like mind-blowing. I'm not a huge fan of their music, but the performance was like incredible. Saw Major Lazer, which was like obviously really entertaining. Who else? The Weeknd. The Weeknd was really cool, and I think that was one of the last acts that I saw, was The Weeknd, actually, on Sunday night. I met some new friends there, and they kind of like took me, and they said they kidnapped me, but it was like the most willing kidnapping ever, and I really enjoyed their company. Ate some really good food. I gotta say, my favorite place that I ate last year, Aux Vivres, I didn't make it there this year. I was really busy running around, but I definitely recommend going to Aux Vivres if you're ever in Montreal looking for vegetarian or vegan food. They're incredible. They have a really good brunch on the weekend as well. I still didn't get to go to Le Panthere Verte, which is down on the plateau. I meant to go there, and I was really busy running around. Didn't make it. I did eat from an Indian place called Didar, and that was really good. They had some solid vegan options. And my favorite place was Bagels on Greene, hands down. They had like a buffet style kind of setup with lots of like veggie chicken, veggie curry, some salads. I got a bagel with vegan cheese. I actually ate there twice and got pretty much the same thing. So the story behind the bagel, most Montreal style bagels are made by boiling the dough in a mixture of honey and water. So obviously that's not vegan. So the great thing about Bagels on Greene is they don't do the boiling in the honey water for some of their bagels, and they're all clearly labeled. They'll tell you which ones are vegan and which ones aren't. So I got the everything bagel because it's my favorite. And it was really, really good. And they also do smoothies, which was yummy. So yeah, my last day there, I actually walked there with Elvis. It was like 40-minute walk each way to and from the van, and it was so worth it, so worth it. I ate so much seitan that I looked like I was pregnant, so I just kind of like was like rubbing my belly so that people wouldn't judge me, like, oh yeah, no, I didn't just pig out on a ton of food, I'm pregnant. No, I was just pregnant with a food baby. But yeah, Bagels on Greene, favorite place that I ate the whole time I was in Montreal. It was excellent. Spent way too much money there. So this morning I woke up and came to Ottawa. It was really a way shorter drive than I was expecting. Probably only like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes of total driving time. I stopped a couple times just, you know, let the dog out, have some water, use the bathroom, that sort of thing. And I just did a place called The Table, which I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Excellent food. So I think I'm probably going to spend the night here in Ottawa and maybe a little bit of tomorrow, but I'll probably take off tomorrow from Ottawa and head to Toronto. I have a couple other places in Ontario that I'm going to try to visit, like Barrie and I think Grimsby. So I'll have to look up and see if those places are on the way, or because I know nothing about Ontario. I've never been here before in my life. This is my first time in this province. It's a little nerve-wracking, but also super exciting. So feel free to leave any comments below, and any suggestions of what I should see while I'm here. I'm probably gonna go see Parliament Hill just because, like, hello, I'm in Ottawa, it's kind of the thing to do. But right now I think the most important thing is to get this guy to a dog park because he is obviously pretty bored of listening to me talk about mostly food. Let's be real, mostly food. So thanks for watching my video. I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated as I'm heading west, and if you want to leave any comments below, feel free. Any suggestions of where I should go, things I should do, or even just send some positive vibes to keep me going. A little bit of encouragement. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a great day and you're having a wicked summer. Bye.